What made you decide to do
I
that?
don't know. I was horny.
And you had never done that before?
Not at the park. No,
Well, I mean, like something like public.
no, never.
Okay.
You know, if you get caught, you got to sign the list,
Right. Yeah.
and I'm not into being on anybody's list.
All right, David. So, when you were growing up, like in your household, did you have like siblings, like brothers, sisters,
I have a brother and sister,
brother and sister? Okay, older,
younger.
younger. Okay, so you're the
I'm
oldest,
firstborn.
firstborn. Okay, all right. And in your household, was it single parent, both parents?
Both parents, middle class family.
Okay, okay. And how are things in the household when you were growing up?
Good.
Good. Okay. Like how are things like with your mom, for example?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It was fine. I never got in that much trouble.
Okay. What about your dad?
Got along good with him.
Okay. So like between the two, who do you think was like the more disciplinarian, I guess?
My dad
Dad. Okay. Okay. And then your mom would kind of.
kind of smoothed things over.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. And then with your brother and sister, were they kind of similar to you? Like
Similar, well, similar, yeah.
didn't get into much trouble?
Not that we were ever caught for.
Okay.
I was a hellion, but I got by with anything.
Okay. So let's fast forward. Let's say you get to like middle school. Same thing.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. High school.
High school, I was on, well, track, cross country, and swim team.
Okay.
So I was a jock. Dad was at all my games. That's all that mattered.
Right. Okay. And throughout like elementary school, well, maybe not elementary, but definitely like middle school, high school, any girlfriends or anything like that?
Quite a number of girlfriends.
Okay. And when did that start?
Grade school. I used to walk back and forth to school with a girl. And later on, we say experimented in the back of my car. So,
Oh, okay. So this is grade school. So like what? Like how old were you?
no, I started driving when I was 12.
Oh,
I grew up on a farm, but
mm,
when I had my first car at 16, kind of experimented a lot with her.
okay. So it's like high school.
That's high school,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Grade school, just holding hands.
Right. Okay. And when you were in high school, you had this girl. Did you ever have any thoughts about being with
No,
guys? Nothing like that. Just
never.
so okay. So never.
No, it was frowned upon.
Right. Okay. Even by you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Even by you. Okay. So you graduate high school. What happens next? Like, what do you do? Like, do you go to
Uh,
college? Do you what?
no, I went to, what can I say? I joined the service,
Okay.
got
Okay.
out after 4 years, moved well, back home,
Mm-hmm.
and I was married, went to college with a GI Bill, got a Bachelor of Arts.
Okay. And when you're in the military, were you serving during any like combat time?
Vietnam era.
Vietnam era. Okay. Were you involved in any
No,
combat,
I
nothing like
was
that?
in Scotland.
Scotland. Oh, okay. So how was your time in the military?
Good.
It's good. Okay. Now a lot of people when they go off into the military, they're away from home. This is when they start drinking,
No, never did
partying,
that.
then drink,
Well, I
party.
drank beer, but I mean,
Nothing like
no, nothing.
hard liquor, nothing like that.
No, not hard liquor.
Nothing like that. Okay.
No drugs.
Okay. And then any girlfriends, anything like that while you
No,
were
I was married.
you were married. Okay.
Yeah.
So did this happen before you went to the military or during?
We got married in '75,
Okay.
and we were in Scotland together. So
Okay. And you met her before you went to the military?
Oh yeah, I met her at Christian convention.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you do 4 years. Why did you decide to get out?
They were going to send me to Adak, Alaska, and I didn't want to be there.
Okay. Okay.
See, Scotland's choice duty. After that, you
Right.
go somewhere bad for a year.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she even said, I don't want you going, because she couldn't go. It was restricted because we all had top secret clearances.
Mm.
And I said, well, I'm married. I'm not going to do anything. She said, well, yeah, but there's women there. Well, yeah, but I'm married. I took my vows very seriously
Hmm. Okay. So you decided to get out after 4 years,
after 4 years.
right? And then you're still married at this point?
Still married until I think my son was born in 88.
Hmm.
We lasted about another 4 years and then she divorced me.
Why?
She thought I had an affair with somebody, but I didn't. I mean, I worked a full-time job and part-time job on weekends. So whenever I was home, I slept.
Okay. So did it happen like all at once? Like she just made one big accusation and then that was it, or did she make these
It
little
was it,
comments
it was
along the way?
ongoing because she paid my money to have a PI follow me.
Hmm.
'Cause she kept saying, well, he doesn't do anything at home but sleep. He's got to have a girlfriend. After he followed me for 3 months, he stood up in court and said, the man's tired. He works all the time. Said he's not cheating on you. So they just annulled the marriage.
So what do you think it came from? This, like,
Postpartum depression from having a child.
mm, that's when it started.
Yeah,
Right after, okay. And how long did this go on for with her?
a couple of years.
A couple of years. Okay. All
I mean, I get home from work and I had to be back at work at like, 6 p.m. So I slept.
right. Hmm. And after the divorce, did she ever try to get back with you?
Oh, no.
Nothing.
No, we get along now like a brother and sister that don't fight.
Did you ever talk about it?
No,
Never. Oh, okay.
no, I'm over it.
Right. Sometimes, not saying this was the case, but sometimes when people make like accusations like that, sometimes it's them, like they're like projecting. Do you think it was something like that
That's what
going
I
on?
thought, but she had said she'd never been with another guy, so I take her at her word.
Took her at her word. Okay. All right. So then, what was life like after you got a divorce?
It was good. I mean, I came home the night before before we were divorced to a empty apartment.
Mm.
I had a couch, the TV on the floor in my bed. I had been out of town on a high school reunion, and when I got back, instead of calling her from the airport saying, "Hey, come pick me up," I just came home.
You get home and everything's just cleared out.
Everything's gone.
Mm.
And she even asked if she wanted me to get her dad over there. And I said, if I was going to hurt you, do you think he could stop me? And she said, well, no. I said, well, fine. Leave. I'm over it. I said, I have a movie I want to watch at 9 p.m.
Okay. So you come home, everything's gone, including your son.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So how did that work? Like,
It was okay. I mean, I had visitation with them. And when I went on vacation, she always say, give me a call when you get to where you're going so I know where you're at.
mm,
And if we'd go to, say, Atwood Lake just to fish, I even told him once the hotel said, well, yeah, we're in Indy. I mean, we're at Atwood, but he didn't go along with the joke. He said it'd be funny, but I'm not going to make mom worry
right.
because she would have had the cops on me real quick.
Yeah. Did he ever question you about the divorce or?
No, I don't think he ever did.
Hmm.
I'm sure she put a lot in his head.
Right. Did you feel like any sort of resentment from him after the divorce or change in his
Not from
behavior?
him and
Okay.
not from her. I went to a group for divorced
Hmm.
parents and talked out my troubles. So, I mean, I got over it real quick.
Okay.
I forgave her. And like I say, now we're just friends.
Did you start uh, dating right away after the divorce or did it
No,
take
I
a while?
waited about a year And the first woman I dated used cocaine, so I dropped her. And then I was just working at a pest control company, and that's when it happened.
Mm. And what happened?
I had killed a hornet's nest in a guy's house, attic, and when I was done, after I took off my bee suit, he could see I had sweated through my uniform. He asked me if I wanted to take a shower, and I said, no, I don't need your family coming home. And he said, I'm divorced. So long story short, I took a shower, and I have a comeback for everything. He asked me if I wanted him to come in and scrub my back. I said, sure, come on in. Well, he did.
And that was the first time something like that
That's the
happened.
first and only time that I ever did it. Well, not only, but
Right. At that time.
at that time.
So, hearing your story, right? Elementary school, middle school, high school, girlfriends, stuff like that. Like you said, it was being with a guy frowned upon, even by you. You're married. So, like, how do you go from that to come on in the shower?
My
Like,
mouth
how do
got
you,
me in trouble.
how?
My comment. Like I say, I have a comeback for everything.
So you were just kind of joking.
Yeah.
Like you didn't think he would.
Oh, I didn't. I thought he was joking.
Okay.
And once he was in the shower with me, it's like, well, now what do I do?
Hmm.
One thing led to another, and at least he used a condom when he had sex with me.
Okay. But at no point were you like, no, man, I was just kidding. Get out the
No,
shower. Yeah.
I figured I said it, so I got to follow through with it.
Okay. But prior to this, no thoughts.
No thought at all.
Never.
No, and even then, he was only a
Not with him. I mean, just with
anybody.
guys in general. Nothing.
Never thought about it before.
Okay. So after this is over, what's going through your head?
Felt good.
Hmm. So did you go back to this guy? Did you kind of
He
move
signed
on?
up for a year contract.
Okay.
Every time I showed up at his house, we just had sex.
Okay. So while this is going on, are you dating like women? Are you
No, I was done.
with women?
Right, with women.
Okay. And why do you think that is?
Men give it up easier.
Hmm.
I mean, why should I pick up a woman at a bar, pay for her dinner, and then not get lucky? I mean, a guy could see me and say, hey, I want to go. I say, well, let's do it.
So it's like it's just more like more practical for
Yeah, it
you.
is. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
guys give it up faster.
right. Um, but if a woman did, would you
She'd have
be
to be
for
a
that?
certain type.
Okay. And what's that?
Slim to petite, small breasts. I don't like fat women.
Hmm.
I don't do fat women.
Okay. And did you ever seek out women after that?
No.
No. You just done dating, done.
Yeah, I'm just,
Um,
if a guy wants to have sex with me, fine by me.
okay. Do you think like the experience with your wife had anything to do with that decision? Like because of the way it ended, she just moving out
No, I mean,
abruptly.
after my son was born, she got fat.
Hmm.
And like I say, I must be vain. I can't be attracted to a woman that's overweight.
Right. No, I don't mean that. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to get at the experience of it all. That you're with her, you're working hard, you're trying to provide for your family, and all of a sudden she starts making these accusations, and then one day she's just gone with your kid, disappears. Like, because some people, when they go through something like that, they're like, well, I don't want to get back into a relationship and end up in the same spot again.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't date a woman now. I wouldn't have a significant other, male or female.
Mm,
I'll never be out of the closet.
I see. Okay. So you wouldn't even consider like a long-term relationship with
No, not with a guy.
no one. Okay, I see.
Maybe with a woman if she's close to my age
Hmm.
and skinny.
Right. So, how did this situation end with this guy?
I don't know. I was his technician for every time he, until I quit working at 60.
Mm-hmm.
Always wanted to, kind of wondered what would happen when the next tech showed up and he opens the door. He said, "Oh, you're not David,"
Mm-hmm.
because he would always answer at the door naked.
Oh, like every time you would.
Yeah, because he knew I
Okay.
would be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, all we did was have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd get him hard in my mouth, and then he'd put on a condom and lube me up and have his wife with me. Then I'd leave and go on about my day.
Okay. So, but like, how did it like end? Did you just stop going to the home? Did
Oh
he?
yeah, well when I
Did
quit working, I didn't even tell him that. Oh, by the way, this is my last visit here.
oh, that was just it.
Yeah, I just dropped it. I mean, he doesn't know
Mm-hmm.
who I am.
Right.
And if he called the company I worked for or that I quit at, they'd say, "Well, we can't give out that information. Give me your number and we'll have him contact you."
Mm-hmm.
But I never heard, so I figured, well, he just got over it.
Was it on purpose? You think?
It was
Like
on
you,
purpose on my part,
so you purposely didn't want to let him know that was the
right?
last time. Why is that?
I respect my privacy.
Okay.
As far as he knows, I lived in Youngstown.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you figured if you would tell him, this is my last job here, then he would start trying to ask you for your information
Information,
or
personal.
something like that. Okay. Okay. So then from there, what happens next?
I'm not sure. Didn't interact with guys at all until I went to one of the public parks here,
Mm-hmm.
and a guy walked up and actually kissed me. Never been kissed by a guy. At least he didn't stick his tongue in my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and it felt good. And one thing led to another, and right out in public.
Now, did you go to the park for that in
I went down there to whack off.
by yourself
Yeah,
with no intention of anyone else seeing
no.
or anything like that? Okay.
And he just, I guess, didn't zip up or pull my pants up fast enough. And he saw me and figured, oh, well, this guy's gay.
Mm.
Then he just walked up and started, well, like I said, kissed me first and fondled me, and I fondled him, and
And it kind of just went from there.
it went from there.
Okay. Okay. And you made a comment there. You said that the guy probably thought, oh, well, this guy's gay,
Gay or looking for
right?
something.
So how do you see yourself?
Heterosexual? I'd say bisexual,
Mm.
even though I've not been with a woman in 10 years.
Okay. So this park situation happens, and then from there, like what? So do you try to seek these experiences out, or is it just they're just
Just,
kind of
se-
happening
just
randomly?
seems to happen. I mean, that's why if I go to the park now and walk up in the woods, chances are 9 times out of 10, I'm going to have somebody,
Walk up to you.
yeah.
Okay. But when you go to the park, are you going there at certain times expecting it now? As opposed to the first time you said you just kind of went and
Yeah, I'm
for
expecting it.
okay.
I mean, I look for it.
Okay. So but the first time you went, what made you just decide that you were gonna, as you call it, like whack off in the park? What made you decide
Just,
to do
I
that?
don't know. I was horny.
And you had never done that before?
Not at the park, no.
Well, I mean like something like public.
No, never.
Okay.
If you get caught, you got to sign the list.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm not into being on anybody's list.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the situation at your job, the park, then what happens? Is it another random thing, or is it at this point when you start
It's,
going online, or?
I started looking at gay sites
Mm-hmm.
like Grinder. It's
So,
a men's club.
mm-hmm.
Only men are in there.
Okay.
And it's only for one thing.
So now at this point, you're you're like seeking it out now.
I'm
It's no
seeking it out all the
more
time. Yeah.
random things like that. Okay. And as all this is happening, are you thinking to yourself, or have you decided like, you know what, I'm not going to even try to get into a relationship. I'm not going to try to get married again. This is just going to be my life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want a long-term relationship. I mean, it'd be nice to have a regular top all the time, and I don't have to worry about anything. But I would never marry a guy.
Right. Okay. So, I guess I'm trying to think I'm trying to say here. So, are you thinking all this as it's happening, or is it something that, like a conclusion you came to
It's a
later
conclusion.
on?
I mean, I like to. I don't mind sucking.
Hmm.
I mean, I kind of enjoy it, but as long as I don't get a sudden surprise in my mouth.
Right. And I think, because right before we started recording, I think I was asking you about this. So I can't recall if it's like on the recording or not. But you were basically saying that this is just how you see your life, like ongoing.
Yeah, pretty much. Until I
Nothing,
can't do it anymore.
you can't do anymore. Okay. All right. And do you think that'll ever change? Do you ever doubt it? Do you ever?
Not really. I mean, if I met a woman that wanted to be with me and she was what I like,
Hmm.
I'd never be with another guy as long as I live.
Hmm. And oh, this is what I asked you before it started. Are you concerned ever about catching any kind of like STI infection, anything
No,
like
I
that?
take Prep and Doxy. And plus, if somebody's going to have sex with me or top me,
Hmm.
I'd prefer they wear a condom.
Okay.
Mainly for cleanliness.
Right. Okay. So with that, you feel like you're safe.
Pretty much. I've never had a condom break.
Hmm.
Of course, I haven't been with anyone for a while, but
Hmm.
still.
Right. Okay. And this life you live, it's not public
No.
at all. Okay. Or anything like that. Um, I can't see it. Okay. So this life that you're living is not public. Do you ever think you would go public?
No.
Okay. At all. And why is that?
Because I don't want my son to be ashamed of me.
Mm. Are you and him, are you still close?
Yeah, you know the song, what was it by, I think, Harry Chapin about Silver Spoon? A little boy arrived the other day. I'm not going to do the lyrics.
Right, right. No, it's something, the title sounds familiar,
Well,
but
what it is
mm,
the father and the son in the song, the son wants him to like teach him to, throw a ball. And he says, well, I can't today. I've got too many bills to pay. I'll do it later.
mm,
And he never has a good relationship with his son. We're the opposite. I'd get home from work and say, Dad, can you teach me how to ride a bicycle? I said, yeah, let me get changed. I'll be right out. I always had time for my son. And we're still close. He'll check on me once or twice a week, make sure I'm still alive and kicking.
right. Does he live like far away or
Um, he is
you don't have to
now,
say that the city or anything like that, but just like mileage wise, is he?
he's within a mile of me.
Oh, so not far at all.
No, not
Okay.
far.
Okay. All right. Do you think he would judge you
I
if,
don't know. I don't want to find out.
right. Okay.
I mean, I'll joke about it.
Hmm.
I told him, I said, well, before I die, I want to buy a dress and panties and a bra and a wig and put them up in my closet. So when you're cleaning out my closet, you'll say, what the hell was he into? I've already told my nieces, I already showed them an outfit. They said, oh, that's so funny. I said, yeah, it's covered up in plastic. So, once he opens it up, he'll think, oh my God.
Right.
And then the girls said, oh, then they'll tell him, say, no, your dad did that as a joke.
Mm. And as you're joking with him, like, is there any,
Oh, I've told him I'm going to buy a dress and, a wig and everything and have it, women's clothes hanging up in my closet, he keeps saying, nah, you won't do that. So I think it'd be a good joke after I'm gone.
And as you're saying it, does he seem like he's concerned, or he's just taking it
He's taking
as
it
the
in
joke?
stride. He knows I'm joking.
Okay, all right. And have you ever heard him make any comments, not about you, just about
Guys that like to be with guys?
right?
No.
Nothing. Okay.
I asked him once because my sister's a lesbian.
Hmm.
I said, hey, if it makes her happy, I'm all for her.
And
And he said, oh, yeah, it doesn't bother him a bit.
right. Okay. And what about friends? Because I don't think I asked you about that. Like,
Only friends I have I grew up with in high school.
and you still are
We're still,
cool with them.
yeah,
Okay.
as far as they know, I'm heterosexual.
Okay. And they never asked you about
No.
anything. Okay. Okay. So normally, I guess I would end with like some kind of, I guess, question as far as, well, where do you go from here? But you kind of touched on it. But even not even just that aspect of your life, just anything. Like, where do you see yourself going from here?
Take it one day at a time.
So
And I'm
no.
not overly looking for anything. If somebody wants, if on one of the sites that I'm on, they have to contact me. But I just deleted one because some guy said he's got all my contact information. If I don't click on a link that he sent me, he's going to broadcast what I like doing behind closed doors with other guys.
Hmm.
So I just blocked him and deleted the account.
Right.
And so far, none of my friends from high school have said, hey, I just got an email from you.
Right. Okay.
And they would tell me, I'd say, yeah, somebody hacked my account. I don't know what's going on.
Right. But I don't mean anything even related to that. I mean just, you know, bucket list stuff, things you want to accomplish, or do you just kind of feel satisfied where you're at right now?
I'm
You're
fully satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
I live quite comfortably.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all the questions I have.
All right.
I'm trying to think of something that I don't want to miss, but I think that's probably
Probably
it.
about 10 minutes after you leave. Oh, yeah, I know.
Right. So I guess I can close with, and I sort of brought this up maybe in the beginning, but or sometime during the interview, like your ex-wife, is she still living?
Oh, yes.
She's still living. Okay. I know you say you don't like big women. Is she still?
No, but I mean, we'll go to dinner sometimes or to a movie. And then when we're done, she goes home and I go home.
Okay.
So
Do you ever think about getting back with her?
oh, God, no.
No. What if
I
she
mean,
slim?
if I had a house,
Hmm.
or she had a house and she, well, you're getting on in years. Why don't you just come and live in, have a bedroom in the basement? I'd do that. I mean, my rent's a lot cheaper than what she's paying.
Right. Okay. And what if she like just slimmed down and was like she wants to get back with you? She knows that's what you like. She's ready to.
Maybe.
You would
Oh, yeah,
consider
if
it.
she get back to what she used to be like, yeah,
Hmm.
in
You
a
would.
heartbeat.
Oh, okay. You would consider it.
Just because we have so much history together.
And you would just feel comfortable leaving
Oh, yeah,
that lifestyle
definitely.
aside. Okay. And have you ever considered that happening or desiring that to happen?
It'll never happen.
It'll never happen. Okay. All right. Well, I think we covered everything we could
All
possibly
right.
cover, at least related to this subject. So I appreciate you telling your story, David. And I guess we can wrap it up here.
All right, cool.
All right.